Et salut à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. Alors on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour une nouvelle vidéo. Aujourd'hui on va partir à la découverte de Divinity Original Sin 2 définitive édition sur Nintendo Switch 2. Donc inutile de vous dire, le jeu il est développé et édité par Larian Studios. Je pense que tout le monde a déjà entendu parler de Divinity ou y a joué ou connaît le jeu. Évidemment c'est une grande référence pour les RPG au tour par tour. Donc, à la base, Divinity Original Sin 2 est sorti en septembre 2017. Le célèbre RPG auquel tous les autres sont comparés. Et, voilà, par les créateurs de Baldur's Gate 3, donc une grande référence. Constituez votre groupe, apprenez à maîtriser des phases de combat tactique, formez un groupe de 4 aventuriers avec d'autres joueurs, donc on peut y jouer en coop ou en solo. Mais sachez qu'un seul d'entre vous aura la possibilité de devenir un dieu. Eh oui. Donc le jeu, il est disponible sur tous les supports, c'est-à-dire Steam, GOG, Epic Games, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. Je suis sur Nintendo Switch 2 pour le coup. Je tiens à remercier Larian Studios de m'avoir envoyé une clé sur Nintendo Switch 2 pour que je puisse vous le présenter sur la chaîne. Divinity étant un jeu, un peu mon jeu de cœur, j'ai beaucoup joué au 1 avec mon homme, j'ai pas mal joué au 2, j'ai joué à Baldur's Gate 3, j'ai fini le jeu, excellent jeu, c'est des jeux que je recommande si vous aimez les jeux au tour par tour, au combat tactique, je vous les conseille. Je vous mettrai les différents liens vers les pages du jeu sous la description de la vidéo. Encore une fois, un grand merci à l'Arian Studio de me permettre de présenter Divinity 2 sur ma chaîne. Un grand merci à eux. J'espère que ça va vous plaire. N'hésitez pas à vous abonner à la chaîne, à liker et à commenter si vous aimez le contenu que je propose. Ça m'aide beaucoup, ça encourage et ça aide beaucoup la chaîne. Donc je vous dis à tout de suite pour la découverte de Divinity Original Sin 2 sur Nintendo Switch 2. Alors, on arrive pour la création de notre personnage. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va choisir? Origine. Alors, création de personnage. L'écran de création vous permet de sélectionner un personnage d'origine ou de créer un héros personnalisé. Compris. Alors, les personnes... J'ai pas eu le temps de lire, mais c'est pas grave. Qu'est-ce qu'on va partir On va partir sur quoi? On peut écouter l'histoire. Attendez. Oh. On peut écouter l'histoire.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
Ok. Info sur l'origine. Vous n'êtes plus une esclave, mais vous portez toujours la cicatrice occulte qui permettait à votre maître de vous contrôler et vous a transformé en assassin et vous a obligé à traquer les vôtres. Mais aujourd'hui, Votre proie, c'est lui. Je me rappelle plus qui est-ce que je jouais. Vous êtes une musicienne, une artiste qui accueille en elle toutes sortes de visiteurs désincarnés, mais une voix plus sombre a fini par réduire les autres au silence. Son ambition, s'emparer de votre corps et le faire sien. Et il y a vraiment énormément de personnages. Moi, je pense que je vais partir sur elle. Mage de combat. Ouais. Apparence. On va commencer par le 1. J'aime beaucoup. On va partir sur le 3. Miel. Noix, argile, tourbe. J'aime bien. Est-ce qu'il y a des cheveux bleus? Ok. Alors, le panneau des attributs montre les caractéristiques de base dans lesquelles vous pouvez dépenser des points lorsque vous gagnez des niveaux. Elles ont une influence directe sur vos caractéristiques secondaires. Je vais laisser les points de base. Donc, il lui faut de la force, de l'intelligence et de la constitution. Ok. On va laisser les trucs de base. Art de guerre, aéroturge, éloquence, compétence. Renversement, c'est pas mal, mais on va laisser tel quel. Les talents déterminent les caractéristiques propres à un personnage. Choisissez des talents qui seront complémentaires avec les capacités et les attributs de votre personnage. Ah! Et m'a mis revenant. Une fois par combat, si vous subissez un coup fatal, revenant vous permet de rester en vie avec 20% de votre santé. Si vous mourrez et que vous faites ressusciter en plein combat, revenant redevient disponible. Je pense que pour commencer, c'est pas mal. Alors, les mots-clés déterminent quelles options sont disponibles lors des dialogues et comment le reste du monde interagit avec les membres de votre groupe. Les avatars personnalisés sont caractérisés par 3 mots-clés définis par leur race, leur sexe et leur profession. De leur côté, les personnages d'origine ont eux aussi leurs mots-clés, mais ceux-ci sont différents. Très bien. Ben, on va les laisser tels quels. Bouffon. Instrument. Ah oui, on est une musicienne. Sélectionnez votre instrument. Mais j'ai pas eu le temps de lire. Bah écoutez, je pense qu'on est bon. Ouais.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead, I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough.
Okay.
Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Oui, madame.
Damn. And here I was hoping my upstairs visitor was just playing tricks on me.
Alors, la base même de ce jeu, c'est de tout fouiller. Voilà. Alors, la caisse renversée bloque la route. Faites-lui face et appuyez sur X pour afficher le menu des actions. Cela fait, sélectionnez l'option déplacer pour déplacer la caisse. Menu X, tu dis. Je vous disais qu'il faut tout fouiller. ZR. Oh. Voici votre inventaire. C'est ici que vous stockez tout ce que vous ramassez. Appuyez sur X sur un objet de votre inventaire pour savoir ce que vous pouvez en faire. Ok. On a les infos.
Hey, a sheep!
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right in the shin.
Eh oh! En fait, il faut... Alors, rapprochez-vous des caisses empilées et faites défiler les différentes caisses qui se trouvent en face de vous à l'aide de L et R. Pour pouvoir parler... Ok. Pour pouvoir parler aux animaux, il faut une compétence qui me permettra de discuter avec les animaux.
Did you expect a needle?
Et je doute, je pense pas avoir cette compétence-là maintenant. La plupart du temps, les clés des portes et des coffres sont cachées. Gardez autour de vous pour tenter de trouver celle qui ouvre cette porte. Alors, pour ramasser facilement plusieurs objets proches, maintenez A. Ok.
Boring.
Alors, pour lire un livre ou un parchemin, ouvrez votre inventaire, puis sélectionnez-le pour lire. Ok. Mais moi, je ramasse à manger. Non, je voulais pas ramasser l'assiette, mais c'est pas grave. Écoutez, on loot. Le loot, c'est la base. Alors, améliorez votre équipement chaque fois que vous en avez l'occasion. Choisissez un emplacement et appuyez sur A pour voir l'équipement approprié. Ok. Donc... Vous avez marché dans du pétrole. Les surfaces de pétrole peuvent vous ralentir. Il est également possible d'y mettre feu. Chaque surface a ses propres effets. Ça qui est excellent dans le jeu là, c'est qu'il y a vraiment énormément...
Hey! Hey! Get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in?
On peut essayer de
A
l'aider.
gentlewoman among jesters, you are. Give that lever a pull, and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal. Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. After that, pure pandemonium. They never even told me what I was accused of. Just dragged me down here. Set me free, and I'll set you free. A fair trade, I should think.
Il dort l'autre?
Before you can even touch the lever, you hear a sniff and snort behind you as the snoring magister mumbles himself awake. One bloodshot eye opens, and then another.
Is my shift over? Are you here to relieve me?
Oui, oui.
Wait, you're no magister. You're a sorcerer. What are you doing here, filthy scrounger? Choose your words carefully. My fists ache to meet a new face. On va essayer ça. Oh! Those idiots can't even walk straight without mucking it up. Was it Rick's? I can't just leave the prisoner alone, though. I heard he might be the one causing trouble upstairs.
Ah. Lui faire remarquer la solidité des barreaux de la cellule.
If it's all the same, I think it's best he comes with me. Some offense intended. You hear that, Emoire? We're taking a walk. Come on. And keep your hands where I can see them. Hurry it up, sorcerer. We haven't got all day.
No. No. We most certainly don't. That's one problem solved. A dead magister.
So much
Somebody
for
will
a
have to take the
peaceful
blame
stroll.
for this. And it won't be me.
Si je bouge là, je vais me prendre des dégâts. Je peux pas.
Glory is mine.
Le problème, c'est que... Très bien. Est-ce que maintenant je peux... Ok, lui, il va se relever, très bien. Ah, il m'a brûlé encore. Il est mort. Il brûle. Ok. Une bonne chose de faite.
Empty.
Amener une bougie dans la surface du poison. Mhm. Non, attends. Efficace.
No key? No problem.
Moi, je ramasse tout, hein.
And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up.
No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others. Why, you're looking a bit more chipper. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Alors, la dernière chose dont vous vous souvenez, c'est d'avoir descendu votre 15e pinte. Ce sont bien les toilettes de la tête de bouc ici? On va lui demander pourquoi elle a confié ça.
Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it. See? The collar's function. It neuters you of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours.
Les mots-clés déterminent quelles options sont disponibles lors des dialogues et comment le reste du monde interagit avec les membres de votre groupe. Les avatars personnalisés... Ok.
Don't you dare! If you violate the virtue of my carpet, I'll do a good thing worse and put a collar around your neck.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good girl, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
She frowns and peers at you closely, resting the back of one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with the other.
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Ouvrir la carte. Et nous, il faut qu'on vienne ici. Ce collier m'empêche de faire appel à la magie de la source. J'ai autour du cou un collier magique dont je n'arrive pas à me débarrasser. Et nous, on doit aller voir... on doit aller voir... le magistère William.
Good gods! There's been a murder here.
Je peux pas fouiller ici. Est-ce que je peux venir ici sans me faire... Parce que ouais, si vous volez des... Oh, il est là.
This wolf on a leash now.
Le prince rouge.
Well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you
So,
cook?
Oui.
Ah, music to my beleaguered stomach. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Oui, bien sûr.
Oh, but to feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we? As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom. Well, that just about settles it. I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave. My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoot.
Lui, il croit que...
Insufferable, surely.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fare than boiled roots and rotten tubers, too. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
Thought you'd be a prison guard, Vic.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben.
Here's the register, ma'am. Good, good. Magister Williams has just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
Oui.
Glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Ah bon. Ok.
What's happened? Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Je brûle un peu.
What fresh hell is this? Something's pounding on the hull.
Le loot avant tout.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Je sais pas trop ce que ça fait. Je ne me rappelle plus. Et je préfère éviter de mourir au tuto du jeu. Trop loin. Ok. What? Ok. Bon, on va quand même voir ce qu'elle fait la porte. Voilà.
The marking on the door. You press your palm. It doesn't budge.
Ah bah. C'est bloqué. Bon. J'ai pas de PA. Si, j'ai.
children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
I said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. We can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Mais non, t'inquiète. Ça va le faire.
The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious and bleeding from a dire-looking wound.
Eh ben dommage. Tu m'en voudras pas?
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait! Void woken!
What?
These beardless bugs won't sink a ship on my watch.
Let the games begin.
Aïe.
They who are about to triumph.
I've faced worse.
I'll yield to none.
Aïe. Arrête.
Prepare yourself. We need to move.
They smell even worse dead than alive. Let's head above deck.
Let's not tarry. Some tub is about to burst.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time. I hear something. It's... Sounds like she needs help.
Wait! We need to wait!
There's no time.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Rivellon.
Well, the order's right about one thing. First comes Source, then comes Voidwoken. Am I the lone survivor?
Vous avez découvert un point de passage. Si vous fuyez un combat, vous pouvez revenir à n'importe quel point de passage que vous avez découvert. Vous avez également la possibilité de vous déplacer rapidement entre les points. Ok.
This won't be of any use.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head.
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers. Why?
Lui dire que vous ne lui voulez aucun mal, lui dire que la solidarité avec les gens de son espèce est essentielle, surtout dans un monde aussi dangereux.
Well, the people who put me here are human, and the people who took my parents away are human too. Or do you mean because I'm a... Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child screws up his face and looks at you hard. He lifts his mirror up to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong or crazy.
Ouais, t'as raison.
Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than inside. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean.
Tout à fait.
You'll see. Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary.
Ok. J'aime bien parce que à chaque fois, on se retrouve sur une plage. Déjà, dans BG3, c'est pareil. Ah, d'accord. Ok.
Voidwoken. Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore. I'll yield to none.
Closer.
I thought these bloody collars were supposed to keep those things at bay.
Ok.
That's Magister Jalen. He wasn't so bad on the ship, at least. Poor fella.
Oui. Il me suit? Il me suit. Ah, il est là!
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I did survive, yes.
And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away, shall we? Nevertheless, one good turn does deserve another, so as far as the whole slave business is concerned... Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? A consciousness. Very good. And the water it may drown in. Life and death. Why not?
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lot, what do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended,
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am?
Bien sûr.
Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer. One of them, I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company.
Okay.
Jolly good. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Ouais.
Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
Now, as you're aware, you'll be travelling with a prince. Proper forms of address include Your Majesty, Your Royal Highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, Milord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings.
C'est super gentil.
Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go.
Ok. Ok. D'accord.
A black cat. Here, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
One, two, long dead of the creek. 3, 4, pretty shells on the shore. Hey, lady. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Ok. Je n'y manquerai pas, madame. Ah, le jeu il est beau quand même. Hein.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form.
Stop!
Oh non.
My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Eh. Du loot, hein. On va mettre un point en consti et un point en force.
I told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
Hmm.
Where is he?
Merde. On va mettre un point en éloquence.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late. hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Troc.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Ok. En effet. Ok les loulous. Je pense qu'on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui.
You
Ok.
keep his name out of your mouth, you filthy cud chewer.
Have your cud. Mummy's right here. Where are you?
She's gone.
Très bien. Bref, on va s'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. On a fait quand même une vidéo qui est quand même assez longue. Donc, j'espère que cette vidéo vous a plu. Je ferai une autre vidéo du jeu, bien entendu, pour voir un petit peu la suite, parce que j'aime beaucoup Divinity. Donc, si c'est un jeu qui potentiellement vous plaît, je ferai une suite. N'hésitez pas à me dire en commentaire ce que vous avez pensé de la vidéo et du jeu. Merci à tous ceux et celles qui sont restés jusqu'à la fin. Merci pour votre soutien. Et en attendant, moi, je vous dis à très bientôt et prenez soin de vous.
Oh,